You're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. Majab. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, so who is y'all, nigga? One West, we want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, so who is y'all, niggas? One West, we want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised, and what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, so who is y'all, nigga? One West, we want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, so who is y'all, niggas? One West, we want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all niggas? UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian but we not, nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up, we came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sit linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers, you official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, one West stayed the same on them. One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Kazak tells a rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Huh, nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. Saw y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch your sister or a brother, you gonna be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Cry aloud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
Damn. You got it. I'm unmuted now. All right. Salakia. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatham to the Akia. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Alatah by Shem Yahweh to the sisters, man. I'm Officer of 1000 Awaja. This is the Isupk Detroit Law Class under Commander General Yohana, of course, man. All right. If y'all can, take a second to like, share, and subscribe to the class. Get this truth out here to our brothers and sisters, man, who need it. All right? Because the brothers and sisters who's not in here are the brothers and sisters that need this at this time, man. Especially now, man. We are about to get a blitz attack from our enemy, man. A blitz attack, man, that keeps our people, I would like to say, in the spell. Because we got Halloween, October. You got Thanksgiving, November. You got Christmas, December. You got New Year's is in January. Okay? That is a blitz. That's a blitz on our people, man. And it's hard. It's hard to battle something like that, especially like some of our brothers and sisters, they 30. They've been celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving their whole life. How do you breaking that spell is not going to be an easy task. Okay? That's the importance of liking and sharing these classes. That's the importance of our brotherhood, man. That's the importance of our togetherness, man, because if they see it from the outside looking in and they say, well, God, well, they ain't gone, man. Look at them. I've never seen, because a lot of us never seen something like what we did at the Midwest Fire Cookout. Brothers coming together like that, sisters and brothers coming together like that, with no arguing, no fighting, no any of that. Just all love all the way around the board. A lot of our people have never seen anything like that. They don't even think anything like that is possible. Okay? That ain't what we did Fire Weekend is not the norm when it comes to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? We all know that to be true. It's not norm. All right? So we have to use those things to combat those things, all right? With that being said, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to the book of Exodus 19:3 is where we're going to start at. Because we got those things is coming up, man, and our people love those things. They think inside of brother and sister mind, inside of the world, man, they think that is the only, they think one of those days or those oppressor days are the only way that they family can come together. They never seen anything like how we celebrate the Lord's holy days before. They never seen anything like that. They don't know that that's a love on a whole nother level. A whole nother level that they've never seen or experienced before. Why? Because they so caught up into what the oppressor is doing. They so caught up in what the oppressor is saying. They so caught up in the things that everybody else supports inside of this world. Okay? Hey, Zawad, you got that on the comment section? Okay, the water. Yeah, they so caught up in what the oppressor got going on, man. That even some point where you say, man, it's all love in the UPK. We love each other. We one body. We one spirit. it sounds so strange to them. They don't even believe that something like that can be done. They don't even believe it. They don't understand the true power of our brotherhood inside of this school, man. But it can be done, and it does get done, man. And again, applaud yourselves for the Midwest Fire Weekend, man, because y'all done one hell of a job, man. Anybody who showed up and seen that wasn't a part of the school, they understand exactly what it is now, man. Because they saw brotherhood and sisterhood at its finest, at a high peak, something that the Lord was actually with. All right. You got that, Zawak?
We're in the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 3. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel. Verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians.
Said, you have seen what I did unto the Egyptians. What did the Lord do to the Egyptians, man? He destroyed them Egyptians. All right? He destroyed the Egyptians. He brought the plagues of on Egypt, right? And destroyed Egypt. And did what? And brought the children of Israel out of their land, out of their captivity, out of their slavery. All right. And guess what? That's the same thing the Lord gonna do here, man. The Lord gonna do that very thing here, man. You just watch and see, man. As sure as we see everything that is written inside of these scriptures, the thing that the UPK has been passing down for decades now. As sure as we see them starting to come to pass right now, man. Christ cracking that sky gonna come to pass also. So like, go ahead.
And how I bear you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself.
Because that's what the Lord did, man. When we was in Egypt, he brought us unto himself, man. Think about this. And this is one of the this lets you know that the Most High don't play games right here, right? The Most High killed the firstborn of everything inside of Egypt, man. That's real. That's some gangster stuff, man. You think he playing? You think he not gonna do what he said he was gonna do as far as bringing us out of here? You think he gaming around and joking and playing? No, he is not. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And brought you unto myself. Verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed.
Now therefore, it says, if we will obey his voice indeed. And that's something that we should be applying today. That's something that we should have been applying from then until now. Is doing what? Obeying the Lord's voice indeed. Without hesitation, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments are not set up just because somebody just felt like doing something. These are the things that help us live. These are the things that keep us alive. This is like the tree of life, if you will. That's what it's like. It's like the tree of life, man, because it gives us life. It gives us a government. It gives us a moral code to stand by. Without that moral code, think about how we would live. Just look at how we live our lives today. Now, times that by 100 without any form of moral code. There would be no such thing as the Lord's chosen people, man. The Lord will wipe us off the face of the earth, man, from being disgusted. Because we battle so many things today. We battle the fact that we love our fleshly things. We love, and it's cool. Think about the things we uphold. We love and we think it's cool for another brother to lay with another man's wife. We uphold that. And quote unquote black culture, that is something that we do and we brag about. We think it's cool. We don't think about all the brothers in jail, all the brothers in prison, because they done caught their wife messing around and they done unalived the brother, unalived the sister, unalived. You get what I'm saying? Harmed them in some kind of way. Like, and truthfully, it's enough sisters out here where every brother can comfortably have more than one woman. It's enough of them. That's why the Lord made it so plentiful like that. He didn't do that by mistake. So a brother never has, it's never a real reason for a brother to lay down with another brother girl, another man's wife. There's no reason for that. There's no justification behind that. Okay? You like drugs, you like to get high. Guess what? Your oppressor makes it easy for you to do those things. He supplies it for you. The same way he supplies the music that tells you to do what? That encourages you to go lay with that brother's wife. It encourages you to get high. It encourages self-destructive behavior. But if we obey the Lord indeed, guess what? Those things wouldn't have an effect on us, because we would do what? We will be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. But because instead of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, we choose what? We choose to follow the oppressor, man. We choose his way of life. We choose the things that he wants us to do versus the things the Lord wants us to do. Okay? Zawap, go ahead.
And keep my covenant.
And keep his what?
Covenant.
And keep the covenant that the Lord made with us, man. All right, go ahead.
Then he shall be a peculiar treasure.
Ooh, read that part again.
Then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people.
So the Lord said, then we're going to be a peculiar treasure unto him. Think about what a treasure is. Treasure is something valuable to you. Think about your oppressor spend millions of dollars a year deep sea diving and going looking for shipwrecks for what? For the treasure, man. Because it's valuable to him. It means something to him. Well, that's how the Lord feel about us, man. The Lord feels that way if we do what? If we obey him. It's through our obedience that he feels that way. It's not through Don't get caught up in Christian nonsense. Don't think just because you say you believe in Christ, that's all it takes. That is complete foolishness, man. That's complete foolishness. Because the truth be told, man, if you believe in Christ, guess what? You would do what Christ said do. You see how Christianity just tricked you? They don't tell you if you believe in Christ, then you be like Christ. You be Christ-like. It tell you if you be like Christ, you can just still do what you want to do. Because God know your heart. Hell, don't worry about it, man. You under grace. You ain't under no law. Don't pay that law no attention. Meanwhile, man, the Lord is punishing us for not following the law. All right. Go ahead.
Continuing on. Then ye shall be Salakia. For all the earth is mine. Verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
A kingdom of priests, man. That's what the Lord wants from us, man. The Lord wants us to be a kingdom of priests over all the nations. The Lord wants us dictating and saying what's going on, what's happening over here, what's happening over there. Nah, y'all ain't about to do that. We ain't about to have, what was that? No COVID over here, because y'all ain't about to be eating bats. We ain't about to have drugs in the community, in the black community like that, or no community like that. The Lord wants us running the earth, man. There will be no strip clubs because there will be no child molestation or child assaulting. That's right. The Lord wants us running the earth, man, because we see with the oppressor running the earth and the oppressor on top, we see all of these things happening. And it's not getting better. They're not finding solutions for it. It's getting ramped up. More and more kids are starting to come up missing. More and more kids are starting to come up missing. More and more people are being strung out on drugs. And things are just happening that destroy us, man. Things are happening that just destroy us as a nation of people, man. And that's why the Lord really wanted us to be separated from this nation and wanted us to be on top. Because look at how the earth is right now with another nation on top. All they could think about is their lust. Whatever it is that they lust after, they go after. They don't look at the end result and say, you know what, that might not be such a good idea in here. That might not be such a good idea in here. They don't look at that. All they look at is and say, I won't. It'll make $1. That's good. They don't think about the repercussions of what they're doing. They're like children, man. They just see it and want it with their eyes, and then they go for it. All right. Go ahead.
And an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
And that's what the Lord told Moses to speak to the children of Israel, man. These are the things that's supposed to get, these are the things that we supposed to be learning. We supposed to be learning about the law. We sitting in school learning about learning about Jingle Bell Rock and things of that nature, and how to carve a pumpkin, and anything beneficial to the oppressor. We learn nothing that's beneficial to ourselves, man. Inside this kingdom, that's what makes the UPK under Commander General Yohana so important, man. Because outside, if we didn't have this, we would be consumed in the world of the oppressor, man. We just would be. We would all suffer the same fate as the oppressor suffered, man. All right. From there, get Psalms 119. And 103. Yeah. Without it, man, we would just be in a bad way, man. The oppressor, think about how good it was. We marched down the road with Obama, and all of a sudden, we are the forefront, the front runners and poster child for the alphabet community. Now we frontlining for alternative lifestyle. That's what the oppressor did to you, man. He put you in front for alternative lifestyle. All right. Thinking Obama was one of us. Instead of remembering Obama, instead of saying, you know what, that's African. We ain't African. We ain't African at all. He ain't one of us. He don't know nothing about nothing that we go through. He can't relate to us in any kind of way. No, we marched to the beat of Obama, man. And it did us bad. You got that, Zoat? Go ahead, read that.
We're in the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and 103. How sweet are thy words unto my taste.
Oh my goodness. How sweet is the word of the Lord to you, man? Think about who you was before you came into the truth, man. Some of us couldn't even get a good night's sleep because of the life that we lived. Some of us could do nothing but take power naps our whole life. You can only sleep 10 to 50. This is your life, though. Power naps. Now think about your life in the truth, man. You sleep good and comfortable at night, man. You sleep great at night. You sleep without fear of anything, man. Some of us didn't even want to leave the house for fear because of the life we live, man. But now, because of the truth, we outside all day, every day. We at camp, we at cookouts, we at the Passover, we at class. Our life in the truth, man, from the life that we came from, is so much better, man. It's greater than anything that we've ever had, man. This truth is the most important thing for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Go ahead, Zoat.
Yea, sweeter than honey in my Slack sweeter than honey to my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding.
And through these precepts, man, through these scriptures, we get understanding. It says what? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right? Because what? When you fear the Lord, what do? You start listening. You understand the Lord ain't your dang on friend, like they teach you in Christianity. They teach you, they teach you like they teach the Lord, the Most High, to you like he your neighbor, like he just somebody you know. Like all he do is just sit back and listen to you. No, they got it messed up, man. You have to listen to what the Lord say do. The scriptures say the Lord hates sin. He hates the sinner. Christianity teach you the Lord hates the sin but loves the sinner. That's not true, man. That's not true, man. And again, that's the importance of these classes, man. That is the importance of these classes, because you're going to walk around your whole life, man, and the Lord is going to get sick of your foolishness, and he going to deal with you, and you don't want it, man. You don't want the Lord to make you change. You want to be able to change willingly, because it could be a dangerous thing if the Lord makes you change. If the Lord just look at you and say, you know what? I gave this brother or sister every opportunity to change. They not going to listen. They think they're going to keep doing what they want to do. Nope, they're going to do what I want them to do, and I'm about to show them right now. You could be in a world of trouble, man. You could be in a world of trouble. And if you somebody who never thought about it and you hearing tonight right now, that fear of the Lord that you just got is the beginning of your wisdom. Make no mistake about it, man. Slack, give me 1 second. Yeah, make no mistake about it, man. We had better get it together, man. And again, that's why that life we used to live, this life is much better, man. Ask to go. You think I'm joking? Just go. Just from time to time, if you see brothers, just talk to them. Just ask them. Hear the stories, man. All right. It says through precepts I get understanding. Go ahead, Zawad.
Therefore, I hate every false way.
Every false way. All lies. And that's what we do here in the UPK, man. Under Commander General Yohana, we tear down all lies, all falsehood. I don't give a damn where it comes from. Christian, Islam, Buddhism. We pull our people out of all of that garbage, man. Out of all of it. And we do it through what? With the Lord precepts, man, showing our people who we are and what we should do, man. Not what the oppressor been telling us to do. That's right. Can you hit it one more time? Just one. Not what the oppressor been telling us to do or been teaching us to do. Not his ways, man. We have to follow the ways of the Lord. And it can be so difficult because, again, we get taught by our parents who installed this stuff, who had this stuff installed into them, and it's just been hand down. It's almost like a well-oiled machine of wickedness. Right. It's just a well-oiled machine of wickedness that we have to overcome inside of this kingdom. All right. Swap, go ahead.
Continuing on. Verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
And a light unto my path.
It says, the word is a lamp unto my feet. And what? Read that again.
And a light unto my path.
And a light unto his path, man. That's what the scriptures is, man. The scriptures is a light, is a lamp in the darkness that we walk in inside of this kingdom. There's darkness all around us, man. But that truth is that light that shine inside of this, man. It's that thing that that brothers and sisters in the world see, and they supposed to be drawn to it. They come to it because metal, not of course. We feeling we trying to figure our way out through this thing. That's why our brothers and sisters is into so many different things. You got brothers into Islam, you got brothers into Christianity, you got brothers and sisters into that Africanism stuff, and Buddha and Allah and all this old other stuff, because they trying to figure it out, man. They feeling their way through in the darkness. That's what they doing. That's why everybody is everywhere. Because they don't have the truth, man. Nobody ain't telling them, nobody ain't saying to them, hey, brother, in Islam, y'all bowing down to a rock. You don't think that's weird? You don't think it's something wrong with that? That don't seem strange to you? That's kind of weird. Nobody ain't saying to him, damn, Buddha's like, you ringing these chimes and lighting these incense, but you still following yourself. You was just following you still following yourself. It ain't worked out for you then. You think it's gonna work out for you now? Because you clamming, bashing some, making all these stupid noises and some incense? No, that don't do it. You still following your same stupid self. You couldn't help yourself then, and don't help you now. Nobody ain't telling them that. Nobody ain't saying, like, brother, you just jumped around. You a Christian, you just jumped around for half an hour to some music and went back and nothing changed. It done absolutely nothing for you. You still the same, you still about to go and do the same disgustingness you did before you came here. You're not walking out a changed man at all. You still going to do the same disgustingness, man. And that's the reality of all that other stuff. Africanism. You so goddamn concerned about a pyramid and who had the first writing. What good is it if it can't help a brother get off of drugs? Who the hell cares who had the first writing? What difference does it make? What difference does it make? How is it helping us? Who's explaining it to them like that, man? See, you can't say that. You can't come to us and say that. You can't come to us and say that. Come to us and ask us how the scriptures is helping blacks and Hispanics. You know what we're gonna say? We're gonna say first and foremost, we're gonna say our community got a drug problem. The scriptures say, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say, everybody sleeping with everybody else's rib. That's a problem. That's a problem. The scriptures say you should have your own wife or own husband. All right. Too many single baby mamas out here. It hurts the community. The scriptures say you get that woman, you keep that woman. Woman, you keep that man. The scriptures solve problems inside of the black community, man. And it says one more important thing, and guess what that is? This is the best one of it all, right here. Separate ourselves from the other nations. That's the best one. Because separate from the oppressor, man, we are better. Just look at the history show this. When we left alone by them, we do tons better than them. Because we do what? What are we doing? We're governing ourselves. And we don't have an agenda. Our agenda is for us to do better. And the oppressor seen that, man, and he said, no, we can't have this. He said, no, we can't have this right here, man. We can't have them being unto themselves. We can't just leave them alone. Because guess what the oppressor understands? He understands that we are the greatest people on the planet Earth. And if they leave us alone, man, we will rule this earth. We will rule this earth. And you know why we'll rule this earth? Because that's what the Lord wants to happen.
Right.
All right. It's like, where we at, Zwap?
We right here at 105. 119 and 105.
All right, get Proverbs 15:5. Yeah, we'll rule, man, because the Lord wanted it that way, and they know it. So they create things like the civil rights movement and make you think that you fighting for something where really you really just putting yourself back under the foot of the oppressor. That's all it was about. You fought to keep being the slave. That's how tricky. That's the subtile beast of the field. That's how you know when you're talking about Adam and Eve. That's how you know you're talking about the oppressor. The oppressor got us to fight just to be right back under his foot, just to come back and work for him. And you know it's true because show me the oppressor people that was fighting to work for us. We fought to work for him. Now show me the oppressor people that fought to work for us. It doesn't even exist, does it? I know. Because the oppressor understands something that we did not. Now that was crafty. That was crafty and that was subtle. It's like is what we got some questions.
Sir. We got people checking in.
Do the check down list. Check in list.
We got Sister Shara, your car. She said shalom. Out of checking in from Texas.
Okay, shalom, sister.
Rib of Rawam Yala out of Texas, and then we got
shalom, brother.
Micah Israel checking in out of Canton, Ohio.
All right. Shalom, brother.
We got Sister Aisha Bana checking in out of Detroit.
What's going on, sis?
We got young man Freddie checking in from Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland.
Shalom, young man Freddie. Go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, sir, if I may, just piggying back off some of the things you were speaking on, just when you were saying like brothers is, heavy into Christianity and Islam and they just, far off.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things I love about being in the UPK is that, we around real niggas, Salaki.
Damn right.
And brothers who ask questions and just don't go with the flow, you know what I mean? Like, we got to make sure, you know what I mean? We've been lied to so much. But one of the things I've learned about, people in the world that claim they, so-called spiritual is that, you don't know if you're wrong or if you got the wrong ideal, my mindset. You don't know if all you going is by what you know. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say that's one of the things I love about the school is that, you got 10, 20, 30 brothers in just your one zone that's going to help you out with this.
Damn right.
So it's just like the average people in the world is just so arrogant. You know what I mean? They not, they don't even, like the scriptures say, they don't even consider.
Hey, find that scripture where it say, hold that where I just got you. Give me that scripture where it say 2 is better than 1. I'm gonna show you because what you're saying is so right, man. And that's another thing too. That's what goes with that. That's our brotherhood that do that. You see how you just said that? We lift each other up, man. And it's just not about our brothers in our zone because this is one body. So you still got brothers in other zones. Right. You see what I'm saying? This thing is a one body thing. So it's not just our zone. We can head to the next zone. And we got brothers in the next zone that's going to help us out. That is the, if I'm ever in, let's just say Chicago, shoot, I'm going to get in contact with the school in Chicago. Like, brothers, I need this, you know what I mean? I'm good. Like that is the beautiful thing about the UPK, man. We good wherever we go, man. We are international in this thing with our brotherhood. Damn right, Zawak. Damn right. We are international in this thing, man. That is extreme brotherhood, man. And that's what the oppressor fear because all this individuality things that we learn inside of this oppressor kingdom, we not like that as a people, man. We are a people that help each other, that love each other, that care about one another, man. That all this get rich or die trying and I got to get mine, you got to get yours. If you ain't got it, so what? Long as I do, all that kind of attitude, those things come from the oppressor, man. Those are not, that's not our way of thinking, man. It was a time that if a house caught on fire on our block, everybody from the neighborhood would come together and we would help rebuild that house back up, man. We are this type of people by nature. We have taken on the spirit of our oppressor, and it has led to our destruction. You got that scripture, El? Zawak, Salaki. Go ahead, read that.
We're in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
2 are better than 1.
2 are better than 1, man. Think about the work that we get done every day because we all moving as one body, every single zone.
Right.
Think about what we get done because it's not one man trying to do it all by itself. That's taxing on a person, man. Think about if one man tried to maintain all the schools, all the everything, but if Commander General Yohana tried to just do it all by himself. At some point, it would just be too much. At some point, you got to teach every class at every school. Like at some point, it's just wears and tears on you. Okay, go ahead.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
You have a good reward for your labor when there's more than just one of you. When there's teamwork involved, when there's brotherhood involved, you got a good reward for your labor, man. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Because again, if you're trying to do it all by yourself and then you fall, it's somebody there to uplift you. Even if you're not trying to do it all by yourself and you fall, it's still someone there to lift you. Now imagine you fall and ain't nobody there to pick you up, man. Ain't nobody there to say, come on, Elijah, man, we know what you're going through, brother. Come on, you still got to get up. I would fall without my brothers, man. I just would. I just would. If it's a day when I don't, when I'm like, oh man, I don't got it in me today, or I just feel like that demon start creeping in. I think about my brothers, man, and I get my ass up. I think about my brothers and I get up, man. Because guess what? I know my brothers would get up for me. So I'm going to get up for them, man. And we going to do it for each other. We pick each other up in here, man. I don't know what somebody else do, but in here, we pick one another up. Go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone.
But what?
But woe.
But what?
But woe.
But woe to him that is alone, man. But destruction to him that is by himself. And this is why you Israelites that sit in a room on your phone by yourself, this is why y'all make me so sick. That's why y'all make me sick, man. Because y'all sit in a room by yourself talking a bunch of nonsense, doing nothing but sitting in there ranting on like a woman. Talking about every other person that's doing in there just gossiping on the internet. You just hit live on Facebook and start gossiping. Thinking you doing something. Then it'd be a group of y'all. Y'all think y'all building something. It's just 4 or 5 of y'all sitting there gossiping. I don't like the Isupk because of this. And I don't like this group because of that. Y'all make me sick, man. And and let me tell y'all something. Y'all are part of the problem. Y'all are part of the problem, man. Was that all on that? Swap. Go ahead, finish that on off.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up.
You got nobody to help him up. And that's why what the brother said was so heavy, man. Said it's 30 brothers in the school to help pick you back up, man. That's what make what the brother said so heavy, man. Because woe to him that is by himself. Because if he fall, it ain't nobody to pick him up. Salakia, to go off topic for a second, but I just had to pull that right quick. Jump back to Proverbs 15:5. Yeah, it ain't nobody there to pick you up. And I can't wait till the day the Lord see fit to make all of you fake Israelite internet by y'all individual lights fall, man. Because y'all are a distraction and a disgrace. All y'all looking for is some lustful thing. Half of y'all sleep with oppressor women anyway. That's all y'all want is some oppressor. All of y'all still celebrate Christmas. We catch y'all all the goddamn time. It's just that nobody, y'all not important enough that we just don't be caring. But somebody is exposing y'all celebrating Christmas all the time. You got that? Go ahead.
Sir. We're in the book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 5. A fool despiseth his father's instruction.
Say that again.
A fool despiseth his father's instruction.
A fool despises his father's instructions, man. In this case, what I'm gonna talk about is like the Father being the Lord, the Most High being the Father. All right. I believe in this instance right here, in this second, it's talking about like your natural father. Like it would be my son or my daughter or my, but we're gonna speak about the Lord. That's what we're gonna say. Because that's what a lot of us do, man. We despise the word of the Father that is in that our Father which are in heaven, as Christ said. We despise that. And we don't listen to that. We'd rather get high. We'd rather eat macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving. Think about this. Some of us, instead of listening to the Lord, we would rather carve pumpkins for Halloween. Jack-o'-lanterns. You know what they call it? Jack-o'-lanterns? They'd rather carve jack-o'-lanterns than listen to the Lord, man. And you know who should be held responsible for that? Christianity. Christianity should be held responsible for that because they have made the Lord look extremely soft, man. Because if they knew that the Lord would put them to death for that, if they understood the serious nature of what they was doing, they would throw them, they wouldn't even have a pumpkin inside their goddamn house. But since the Lord loves the sinner and hates the sin and all that old stupidity, and the Lord understands why you do what you do, that used to be, I'm going to tell y'all something. That used to be one of my biggest things. Like, man, dang, I don't want to do this, but the Lord, he understands why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this because I got to. Not understanding and not knowing, man, I had so many other options. I just thought, to me, you see the problem? I thought to myself that was the best option. I ain't look to the Lord and say, man, Lord, what's the best way to do? All right, these is the commandments. This what I should do. This what I shouldn't do. I ain't do that. I just did what I thought was the best thing for me to do. And in return, to tell you the truth, I was a fool. I was about as dumb as all outdoors at that time. It ain't, and the thing is, it's not it's for a lot of us, man, it don't be until we come into the school that we realize how unsmart we was. Right. You be thinking you super duper smart, man. You think you got it all. You think you got life figured out. And then coming to the school and realize you know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. You start bringing all that stupidity stuff you learned in here, man. You start getting it sliced and diced. Sliced and diced, cut to the core. Go ahead, Zawap.
I used to like it, sir. That's fun. It's heavy, it's funny. It's just like brothers, coming out the world. A lot of us, it's like, you high out your mind on whatever, pills, weed, whatever. And it's like you studying everything but what you need to be studying. You worrying about what's on the moon, and you like,
Dang.
brother, you about to get evicted tomorrow, brother. It's like, get your head in the truth, brother.
You don't even realize, man, being in the truth take care of all of that. You think you gotta hit and go make a move and bust a jug somewhere and take care of your business. You know what I mean? Really, the truth take care of all of that, man. You think you got to take care of it. That's why Commander General Yohana lecture was so important, man. It's so heavy. Because you need to know about them demons, man, because that's how the demons get to you. It put you in a pressure situation, and you be like, man, forget that. I'm about to go stick somebody up. I'm about to go do something. I'm about to get this money. You tripping. When really, you don't even know. The Lord could be moving you out of that situation to put you in something 10 times better. You done blocked your blessing doing some dumb shit. Stuff, Salakia. Doing some dumb stuff. All right. Read that verse again.
Oh, Salakia.
Yeah, you don't know what the Lord got for you, man. You better put your trust in the Lord and quit playing and start listening to him and stop listening to foolishness. Stop listening to rap music to tell you how to live your life. It's the problem, man. What's that scripture say? You can't take over a strong man's home unless you first bind up the strong man. We allowed the oppressor to move all the men out the household, man, and then replace the men of the home with entertainment, with TV. Because you don't meet the entertainers. You don't get to meet these rappers that you idolize so much, but listening to their music is how you live your life.
Right.
You are dumb as hell. You are dumb. The Lord has a way of life he wants us to live, man. We had better start living this. Slacky, Zawap, you had something?
Well, so just to piggyback off of that, coming off of that lecture, Commander General Yohana's lecture, Midwest Fire Weekend, our demons real. I was watching the other day. He said, your thoughts for the most part, aren't so much of good thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, how the scripture said the heart is deceitful amongst all things. And most people don't know they going, they say they spiritual going by, I guess self-centered with them, kind of living their own life. They don't see that that's really they're listening to a demon,
right?
In their, in their mind. I thank God for the UPK, you know what I mean? It help you battle and slay these demons in the school. Demon slayer.
Damn right. Damn right.
Shout out to Shah.
Damn right. For real, man. For real, man. We have no under. And what's heavy about that too is we understand that, demons try to sway us to do the wrong things and things of that nature. But really, that lecture put it in such a perspective where you like, damn, because everybody get a thought in their head and be like, hold on, that wasn't right. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, that happens to everybody. Just me personally, I don't think it's a level that a person can get to where at least the demon don't at least try. it got to try at least, because it wouldn't be doing this job. So I don't think you get to a level where that don't happen to you. Of course, I don't know, and I would love to get to a level where that didn't happen to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, to really put it in that perspective, man, it then equips you to really battle those things. Even though in the UPK, of course, we know and we understand, we battle those things with the law. We battle those things with Christ. You know what I mean? We know, bam, okay, that's not right. Hell no, that's a demon for sure. But that's us in here, man. It's people that see that lecture that don't understand those things, man. Or it might be a young man just coming into the truth that needed that lecture. You know what I mean? That's what make that lecture so heavy, man. Such a heavy thing, man. And so needed. That was so needed. It was so needed in the timing of it. When we right at this time where the world is stuck, where you study seeing everything going into World War III. You study seeing it creeping. And it's clear. It's clear. They're trying to do ceasefires and all kind of stuff. They really don't want it to happen, but you can clearly see it's nothing they can do. It's nothing they can do to stop it, man. It's nothing they can do to stop it. They going. Christ is coming to deliver us, man, and that is a fact. Right. And that ain't changing. There's nothing they can do to stop it. The Lord said, we are the family of the earth. That matter of fact, get Malachi 3:6 from me right quick. No, Salakia, not Malachi 3:6. Get Amos 3:1, Salakia.
Okay, we're in the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Against the whole family which he brought up against the land of Egypt, read.
Saying, verse 2, you only have I known.
You what?
You only have I known.
One more time.
You only have I known.
The Lord said, you only have he known. Sure, it's other nations on the planet, but these other nations don't have the same covenant with the Lord. So they don't have the same responsibility. The Lord ain't like what we read earlier. The Lord didn't choose them. Our people got to come up out that mindset, man. They fight harder for the other nations to get into the kingdom than they do for themselves. It'd be like they don't even care if they get in there. Because you'll be telling them, hey, brother, hey, sister, you know, you got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to get into the kingdom. And that's how you get the kingdom. And we got to get this kingdom because the Lord chose us. We the children. And the first thing they'll say, they won't say, well, you know, can you explain it to me a little bit more, break it down to me? They don't say that. They'll say, well, Lord love everybody and anybody can get into the goddamn kingdom. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about us. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I ain't even said nothing about everybody else. The only person brought up everybody else is you. I got one brother, man. We grew up with the brother, of course. All this brother talk about is how racist and how hateful everybody is. Really, he taking shots at the Israelites. So, you know, I asked the brother one day, I said, well, who said anything about hate or racism, brother? Besides you. You the only one saying all this. Nobody else is saying anything to you. For the most part, we ignore him because, of course, he's a nut. But I just had to ask the brother, like, who has said anything about hate or anything except you? And you, speaking to the Israelites, as you like to say, you are displaying the hatred. You are. Because we're not saying nothing to you. We're not bothering you, brother. We letting you go ahead and whatever the hell it is you think you're doing. You are an individual on the internet. That's it. They get on my nerves so bad, man. This is why I don't even be going on. I don't even like social media like that, man. Because of people like that, and they just get on the internet and just shoot their mouth off and have no idea as to what they talking about. They just running their goddamn stupid mouths. Everybody shouldn't have that privilege, man, because they're stupid. They just are. Read that from the top, L. So what?
When the book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Thus saith the Lord, man. And you know, and it's crazy that you have to argue with people back and forth when the scriptures make things crystal clear, man. The scriptures make everything so crystal clear. That's why it's so important, man, that we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why it's so important, man, that we stay in class. That's why it's so important that we share these classes. Why? Because why is it important that we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments? The one, because the Lord said so. That's the number one reason. Number two is our leadership is by the example we set. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you a great example, right? It's a imitation crab out there. It ain't real crab. It's imitation crab, right? Now, let's say I'm in the truth. I'm in the UPK, right? Let's say my brother's a WAP. He just a brother just out in the world, right? Now, his name is Marcus in the world. Now, Marcus know about the UPK, right? Now, I done sat down at a restaurant and I done ordered my imitation shrimp. Or I'm at a party, or we at a barbecue and whatever. I'm sitting here chowing down on imitation shrimp, mind you. So it's not real crab meat, it's the imitation. But what is Marcus gonna think when he see me chowing down on that imitation meat? What you gonna think, Zawad? What would you think if your name was Marcus?
Say it again, sir.
So we at a party. You a brother in the world named Marcus. I'm in the truth in the UPK. So you see me chowing down on what you assuming is crab meat, but it's imitation crab meat for real. It's imitation. It's not real. It's not unlawful. But what are you going to think not knowing what's going on?
Like, sir, if I may, I'm gonna think you eating real crab meat.
Them niggas in the UPK is eating crab meat. That's what he gonna think. That's what he gonna think, man. He gonna think this truth is some BS. He gonna think we some niggas standing on the street corner just yelling. He gonna think everything evil that he can, because you know why? By him seeing me eat that imitation crab meat, guess what? That allowed that demon to slip in and really turn it up. Brother probably be in IUIC some goddamn where. If not just staying in the world and still going to the dispensary every weekend or every day or however often people go there. I have no clue. But y'all get the point. Our leadership is by the examples that people see that we set. So how can we tell brothers that we being brotherly to one another and the brotherhood is strong, and then they come to the school just to see what it's like, and we sitting in here cussing each other out, drinking, drunk, cussing everybody out that we can. Brothers just, nah. Hell no, not in here. Not in here, man. Commander General and the generals, man, they put too much work into this, man. We have to be mindful of things. We're mindful of things like that. Not we have to be. We are mindful of things like that inside the UPK, man. We are mindful of those things, man. All right. What's like it? Where we at, L?
Sir, we're on verse 2. Finishing up on verse 2.
What does it say? Start at the top of verse 2 again.
Khan. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
And therefore, and that's another thing right there, right? Everybody want to accept all the blessings, but nobody want to take the punishments that come with that. Hey, that's amazing, ain't this a what? They want the blessings, they want the kingdom of heaven, they want the everything, but nobody wanted to get put on them slave ships. They ain't want that. Nobody don't want to be in the ghetto with drug-infested neighborhoods. They don't want that. Nobody don't want every nation to be over them and treated like garbage. And they the poor of the nations in every community around the world. They don't want that, man. They don't want they women twerking all over the place because they no longer, because the oppressor done tricked them out of their position of being a wife and a mother. Nobody wants any of that stuff, but everybody wants the blessings.
Right.
They don't want a whole 2 or 3 generations wiped out with the crack epidemic. They don't want that. They want none of the suffering and everything great that comes with it. How the hell does that work? How would that be a just thing? It wouldn't. And the Lord ain't like that. And the Lord is not about to have that, man. The Lord said, we as his people that he brought up out of the land of Egypt. And we the only family that he know. And all of a sudden, our people is fighting for everybody. Give me Salakia. Now give me Malachi 3:1. Salakia. I want to know what happened. How did it go from us to everybody? Somebody got to explain that to me. You got that, Zawab? Read that.
We're in the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Behold, I will send my...
Salakia, verse 6. Salakia.
Verse 6, Salakia. We're in the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For I am the Lord, I change not.
He changed what?
Not.
He changed not. Why am I arguing with somebody about who can get in the kingdom, who the Lord loves, who Christ came and died for? It's amazing. The whole time Christ was on the earth, this be the most amazing thing to me right here. The entire time while Christ walked the earth, man, he was only amongst Israel. He was only talking to Israel. He was only dealing with Israel. All of a sudden, after he died, now he for everybody. Like, what are you talking about? Where did that come from? How did you that sounds made up. How in the hell he only gonna be dealing with, talking to, and only around Israelites his whole time on the earth? But now, as soon as he died for everybody. That don't make no sense, man. That don't even make sense. Any sense whatsoever, man. And I got to argue with you about this. Read that again.
For I am the Lord, I change not.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore, we are not consumed, man. Think about, again, like I said earlier, think about if we didn't have the truth, man. Think about, I would still be in the world smoking weed. I'd probably be in prison. I just probably would be. I don't know whether I'd be in there for a year or for a life. I don't know, but I probably would be in there. Think about how many brothers inside of this school would just be we'd probably be in prison or dead or whatever without this truth. Think about the countless lives this truth has saved, man. Think about how many of our sisters done turned their life around, man. You hear it all day. Sisters setting brothers up to be unalived. It's ramping up and happening more and more and more and more inside of this world, man. But think about how much more would happen without the truth, man. We wouldn't have anything to battle the alternative lifestyle. So a lot more brothers and sisters will be consumed in that. I don't understand how, Salakia, like a woman is like the best thing ever. Like that's like the greatest women. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are the greatest creation the Lord ever made. Y'all just are. Y'all are. But for the brothers that would get caught up in that, man, it would be a ton more brothers caught up in that, man. Without these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what the Lord is talking about when it say consume. Think about the way the oppressor wants the world ran. He wants the world ran where he's always on top and every other nation is under him with us all the way at the bottom. We just the punching bag for the other nations. They get mad at him. They don't do anything to him. They take it out on us. They unalive us. They sexually assault us. They do all these different things to us with no justice in return, because we're nothing but like just a punching bag to the other nations when they get mad, when they get frustrated. They can take their frustrations out on us, man. But not when we have the Lord, man. Not when we have the Lord. Read on.
Verse 7. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinances.
It says, even from the days of the fathers have went away from the Lord's ordinances. What is his ordinance? His law, statutes, and his commandments. We went away from those things. We starting to make our way back, man. We starting to make our way back. And it is a great thing because we see it. We see the fire weekend grow every year. We see the Passover grow every year. So with growth, we know what do we know? We know that we starting to come back to the Lord. So we look at the growth, right? But take it a step further. It's still, think about the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that know about the truth that might just be on the fence, man. And again, that just go back to what I said earlier. That's why we got to watch our conduct, our brotherhood, how we treat one another, and make sure that we keeping the law, statutes, and commandments at all times. For one, the Lord said do it. That's the one reason. And we always want to do it because brothers and sisters are watching. And that'll be the difference between a brother coming in, a brother or sister coming in, and not coming in. So you want to conduct yourself in that manner at all times. All right? Don't let a demon slip up in there. All right? Was that in on that Zawap? That was it. Shalaki said ordinance and have not kept them.
And have not kept them. Shalaki, continuing on verse 7. Return unto me, and I will return unto you.
And he will return unto us. He will return unto us. The same way he delivered us out of Egypt, man, the Lord delivering us out of here. Make no mistake about it, man. This is not it for us. But how do you return to the Lord? Let's say that. How do we return to the Lord? You return to the Lord by doing what? You had your hand up, Salakia.
Come with God, sir. If I may, we return to the Lord by keeping his law, statutes, and commandments.
That's how you return to the Lord right there, man. That is how you return to the Lord, by keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. Restoring that covenant that we had with the Lord, man. The Lord ain't never left us. The Lord's standing there waiting on us. The second we come back to him, guess what? He gonna come back to us. And here's something. Let me tell y'all something. Guess what? The Lord coming regardless.
That's right.
It's just about what side of the fence that you're gonna stand on. Because it's enough men standing right here in the UPK that we cry out unto the Lord continually, day and night. And because we keep his law, statutes, and commandments, guess what? The Lord hear our prayers. He don't hear the prayers of you disgusting sinners, no. He hear the prayers of the men that keep his law, statutes, and commandments and keep his covenant. Those are the prayers he hear, man. And he is coming. because he's not going to let our prayers be in vain, man. He's coming. The question is, which side of the fence are you going to be on when he get here? You think about that. Shalom, Israel. What, you know how to hit it?